Ed Sheeran sat down for an interview with Andy Cohen recently, and Andy wanted to find out how Ed found out about the big engagement between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, of course.
Seems like a logical question to ask of a best friend and how they found out about their best friend's engagement.
And Ed Sheeran's answer was Instagram, just like the rest of us, just like a commoner like you and I, Allison. Ed Sheeran found out about the engagement of the century on Instagram.
Ouch.
So have you ever been in a situation like that where you found out somebody's big news, and did it offend you that they didn't send a text or give you a call or tell you in person, and you had to find out some way else? How did you find out? Was it a Facebook post, or I think worse? This is what I actually did to somebody by accident one time. You were told by another human being.
Oh, so it didn't come from whose secret it was to tell.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
601-995-1017. I'll tell my story in just a second, but what's yours, Allison?
Well, I think both of us should have been offended by my story. There was some big news about the radio station that we were working for whenever we first started working together.
Oh, this is back in 2018.
Yeah, our boss had sat us down many a time, many a meeting, and been like, hey, you're going to hear some rumors about the radio station. I promise it's not for sale. Whatever you hear, it's not for sale. And it's like, okay, that's already suspicious. Well, then fast forward a few months later, he pulls us aside and he's like, yeah, it's already been sold.
That's right. I do. And now that you're saying that, I am remembering, because there was another morning show in that building. I think they knew before we knew.
That makes it worse. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I think Flip and Streeter found out about that before we did.
And
because
it wasn't.
They had a client that knew the information or something. I totally forgot about that. But yeah, that was a bummer, because remember that morning? People were walking by our studio and like looking in at us.
Everyone knew except there was like a big meeting where they announced it. I mean, our boss told us before they announced it to everyone, but it was clear that everyone knew.
That was one of the worst days of my career, because I remember it was a Friday and I used to super dress down on Fridays. I was wearing like basketball shorts.
You had
and
holes
flip-flops.
in your t-shirt too. I remember that. You looked like you needed a job.
Well, I did. Sure enough, I was dressing the part that day. But yeah, then we had this big meeting with the whole staff, and everybody's looking at us, and I just look like a bum. And it's like, no wonder they sold that station. So what was the information you found out about somebody else, not from the horse's mouth? Or did you do like me and ruin somebody else's big news for them? I have to tell this story real quick.
You spilled the beans.
I did spill the beans, and I don't think it's entirely my fault, and I'm still, there's no bad blood between anybody here, but
okay.
I was working at a radio station, and we had an opening for a night show, and there was a girl who was in college, or maybe just graduated college, and she was up for the job. She was friends with the former night show host on the station, who I was friends with still, even though she had left. Okay.
Right.
So the first girl, the girl who had left the station, had told me that, her friend is up for this job. Well, the friend who was up for the job downplayed how tight her and the original girl were, because there was a little bit of bad blood between management and this first girl who had left.
Oh.
So everybody said to me, so-and-so and so-and-so, they're not that close. So I texted the original girl whenever I found out that we were hiring the other girl and said, hey, your acquaintance got the job. Apparently, they were like BFFs, and they hadn't talked yet about the situation. I felt like such a jerk.
Yeah, that is horrible, because it's like that should come from the BFF that she got her BFF's former job.
Right. But it was just a miscommunication. Again, the girl who was up for the job didn't want anybody to, have a bad taste in their mouth about her to try to get this new job. Mindy says, I found out the gender of my nephew's child on Facebook. I didn't even know they were having a gender reveal. Not invited. Well, there's one less present you have to get whenever the baby's born.
That's a
Just
good
saying.
point. Saving money. Got this text that says, I found out my sister got engaged on Facebook. Ouch.
Wowzers. Jerry, were you in a spot where you found out something about a close personal relative or friend?
Yeah, not quite, but I did see something. it had to do with a breakup, and I was offended.
Okay, explain this.
It was clearly a video that was not meant for me, but I guess I placed that brick somehow. It ended up on my phone. It was a teenager making a short clip, I guess, for her story or whatever, that she was breaking up with her boyfriend that she's dating in high school, and I could not fathom a girl making a breakup video.
Wow. Did you not know this person?
No, I'm just scrolling, brother.
Oh, like she accidentally posted it instead of just putting it on a story, so then the whole world sees it.
I'm guessing so, but like, if that's what kids are doing now, Lord have mercy.
I wonder if Jerry found out that kid was getting dumped before the kid did. Know what I'm saying? This person would like to remain anonymous. We'll change your voice, but you found something out about your brother on Facebook. What was it?
I found out that he got married on Facebook.
Oh, so not even just engaged, like the whole marriage, it was signed, sealed, delivered.
Yes.
And what, did he just post pictures from Vegas or something? What did he do?
Well, he was just like, this is my new bride. And like, yeah.
Does he know that you know?
We found out through Facebook. That's how we found out. And then, the marriage didn't even last a year, so.
That was going to be my next question. Are they still together?
Oh.
No. So I think he kind of knew that if he had told us beforehand that we would not be thrilled with the idea.
Is this going to change the way he handles future relationships? Is he going to be sure to give you guys a heads up first?
Probably not.
There's somebody who knows their brother too well. Except for if they get married or not.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Adam and Allison in the morning.